was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Be like
forward.
a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Notando Menzi. I'm a grade 12 learner. I'm 18 years old. I live here in Pearston.
My name is Boniso Johnson. I'm a grade 12 learner and I'm 19 years old.
My name is Pumza Goyi. I'm 18 years old, sir, and I'm schooling at Pearston Secondary School.
My name is Luganda Ngengo and I'm a grade 12 learner and I'm living here in Pearston.
My name is Jürgen Hermans. I'm 18 years old and I'm a grade 12 learner.
I'm Andrew Kahnemeyer and I'm 19 years old and I'm a grade 12 learner.
I was born in PE, but when I was a small child, but the sister of my mother brought me here in Pearston, and then she grew me up, and then when I was about 7 years old, the biological mother died.
She passed away, but I wasn't thinking straight at that time. I wanted to leave school, but my grandmother inspired me to say, why you want to leave school suddenly? You can move on. And as I moved on, I'm constantly in the top 5 at our school, and my dad is not really caring for me anymore. Like my grandmother is the only one who's caring for me.
I didn't know my father that much, and he was from Kravarnek, and then my mother was from Cape Town. When I moved in Kravarnek, and then I started to know him, but he was irresponsible, and he was like he was drinking a lot, so he didn't care for me. And then when I moved here in Pearston, and then I also didn't care for him.
I wasn't really raised by my mother. My mother got sick when I was, I think, 2 months or 1 month. Then I moved to my grandmother where she was living in Humansdorp. From there, we moved to Pearston, and then I was living with my grandmother, grew up there. Last year, I didn't grow up with my father, and then last year my mother passed away by a car accident.
I know people, they are granting, they can take you for granted because your background shows that you can't be you can't be something in future because of your background. But I'm not. It is not what I'm saying. But if you believe in yourself, you could pass through, and then you can be something one day, because if you are confident and you have a self belief and you are you are self esteem, the way that you think and feel about yourself.
At our school, that the principal should be more focused on the grade 12s.
We're having difficult task to do, but they take they were, I think last year in school they were a computer room whereby you are going to search if you want something, but now they've taken the computers, and then they take us as a grade 12. Maybe the school is coming out at 2 o'clock, but they take us at 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. When we're going out, the library is closed, but still they are demanding their task. They are not thinking for us. And the teachers, our principal, as Ghana may have it, the principal, he's a life science teacher, and the life science in others is a killer subject. But when we are going to life science class, he is having a meeting, forgetting about he must prioritize he must sacrifice for the grade 12s.
Since the school opened, we had like, if I go to we are English learners. If I go to the Afrikaans learners, they have like the grade 12s one specifically. There are 7 periods a day, but they only have like 4 because we don't have a mathematics literacy, we don't have accounting, and then there's still like life sciences. So there are 3, so they only at school for 4 periods.
I think the profession I will be able to go in is nursing, because like there won't be difficulties of mathematics. If you have life science, you don't need to have a physical science. Like for starting, I would do nursing. Like it will get me in the profession of doing maybe doctoring or something.
basically I didn't make it for the BCom chartered accountancy because I don't have mathematics. So I'll have to like, but you can like grab over to chartered accountancy once you have like more than 65% to your for your first semester. So for next year I want to like because we don't have a teacher this year for accounting, I'll come back and I like start an organization for accountancy.
I'm the first one to reach grade 12 at my family. So I think the motivation and encouragement that I get, I will do it, and I'll change the situation around the family. And life is fair, but it depends to you what you want to do. What do you plan? It's all about planning and action. What do you want to plan, and you take actions about that.
But here in Pearston, there's a lack of facilities whereby the sport people are not sponsored, so they are not sponsored for the sport. So I think you as a person, there are teams here like I'm playing soccer, and then you can go to maybe to a gym later, and then you come and focus on your books. But the books you are not going to study. Maybe let's say during a weekend you can study at let's say around about 12 o'clock until 3 o'clock. But obviously the books will bore you because you are a normal person. You want to hang out, not like as maybe you can. There's only one place, you go to the tavern. But as a normal person, you have to chill with friends and have a conversation about let's say about your discussions about what are you going to do, and then to become something in life. But also what you are doing, you have to do what you are doing, and then the next person who is coming, let's say your brother, he must learn something from you what you are doing, not without you tell him what to do. He must learn something that my older brother, he is my role model.
I think that we should be getting more involved with, or receive more facilities that we should get involved with, because basically in Pearston there's no facilities or outdoor activities to do on weekends, so you're just exposed to drugs and alcohol, and it's the only thing you can do to keep yourself busy.
Why can't you, like, let's say Jagan is a girlfriend, and then you having your stuff like alcohol at the tavern, and then you grab someone, a girl, and then why can't a girl told you, no man, if we are going to have sex, why can't we have it with condom? But she is not saying anything. Maybe she knows if she is infected or she is not. But because in nowadays the girlfriend they say no. I've asked some of my classmates in class, why are you doing like this? She said to me, no, the God has given her talent.
People are avoiding the subject of HIV and AIDS, whereby it has a serious impact on our lives, on our daily lives. We are facing this issue of HIV and AIDS. I think that people do not want to come out. Maybe you have been infected by someone, you do not want to tell the next person, maybe you're having multiple partners, something, maybe this partner so like infected me. Now I do not want to come out, then I have this thing in my mind that no, why I have to pass this thing in someone else. You see, people have that thoughts in themselves. They do not want to come out with the truth that, guys, maybe we have discussions like to how can we prevent this disease from passing to the next generation. People are secretive. I don't know, they are dirty, man.
Because as a parent, you have to care about your children. Where she goes last night, why did she come at 5 o'clock? Where was she? Because I think I'm a grade 12 learner. We have maybe 2 of grade 8 who is pregnated. So it seems in 10 years to come, we won't have a small ones who are good in conditions, because it seems they are mentally disturbed because of how can a grade 8 learner being pregnant? It seems she was not using a condom. You are 15 years old. Why can't you have sex in a 15 years old? It seems more whereby your mother is not care about for you. She's not care where are you going to be when she passed away.
Then I think you should create something to avoid those things, because it will be not those things anymore. It will be you at the end of the day.
I think you should test yourself regularly, because like when I was in grade 10, I started testing myself. I want to be honest, I'm gay, and I was my first time and I was drunk and I had sex, so I was like shocked and we didn't use any protection, so I waited for 3 months, because like you can't just say you had sex on the Saturday night and now you want to go on the Monday, because maybe it didn't spread in your system.
The moment people are drinking, and then there will be a high rate of HIV and AIDS, because rapes are taking place, because people when they are drunk, rapes are taking place, and people do not think properly when they are drunk. And HIV and AIDS also is the lack of the youth do not gather them. We are not gathering sometimes. We do not have multi-people centers where we should gather and talk with these things, with these solutions. And we do not have strategies. We do not, as I have said, the lack of services themselves, they impact on these things.
What you have to know about the politicians are doing business as sponsors. They are doing business for them, but whereby they must deliver facilities for the poor ones, but they are not. But if you're looking around South Africa, maybe there are about thousands of sheikhs in South Africa, but whereby the president on his speech before he's been elected, he said, I will build for everyone houses. But if you can look in the Western Cape, they are blaming Helen Zille. I'm not going to say Helen Zille she is eating the money. No, it is because of the adult. Adult is because of the president.
Next year I'm not gonna vote because, look, as Dragon said, the statistics are huge. My vote won't make a difference. You have millions of people voting. One vote will make a difference because the parties are not delivering their services.
I think our political leaders, they are running a business now. I think they forget that they are there by the people. They supposed to deliver his services to the people.
This is my country. I think my vote will make a difference. But the fact that Uzuma is not focusing worldwide in South Africa, he is investing in other countries, leaving crisis here. But here in South Africa, he's only particularly focusing in KZN, whereby many votes are coming here in Eastern Cape. He's not delivering his service here in Eastern Cape. So I think that if presidents should be educated people, Uzuma is not educated. So by next year, he must go down. We must get someone who is educated, who knows things that are happening in South Africa, who can make a difference in all the provinces, not just particularly his place.
The moment I do not want to vote, I do not like my country, because if vote, I believe it's part of my country, and it started in 1994. In 1994, the president, Nelson Mandela, was elected at that time. I believe I should vote because Nelson Mandela himself was voted. So if I do not vote, it will be a bad impact.
My dream is to inspire the youth here in Pearston, but most of all to make my mother proud. She does everything for me, and she cares and she motivates me.
My dream is to change the situation I am in right now and to make it a better life for myself.
My dream is to install confidence in others, to the children, whereby I want to make my family proud of who I am, and then who the background of myself.
My dream is also to change the situation that I'm living in, and to motivate young people.
My dream is to be an educator and to make a better future for my small brother.
My dream is to change the mindset of the youth of Pearston and to make Pearston a better town.
Yazi, you should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.